I've spent way too much money on Amazon organization products that looked amazing, and the thumbnail arrived at my door and had me standing there like, who approved these dimensions? So today we're settling this. I've tested 5 products I actually use in my home, and we're playing drip or drop. My verdict: no filter, no sponsor pressure. Hey, this is Mia of Pretty OCD, where organizing meets functional systems, no nonsense reviews, and style without the Pinterest perfect pressure. Okay, so here's how this works. I'm not unboxing anything for the first time today. That's not the vibe. Every single product I'm showing you has been living in my home, doing its job or failing at it. I want you to see what happens after the honeymoon phase. The rules of drip or drop are simple. Drip equals it earns its spot. It stays, it works. Drop equals it's getting a one-way ticket out of my house, and I'm sparing you the heartbreak. No gray area, no well it depends. We make decisions over here, so let's get it. First up, BKGOO Fabric Bins for cube shelving units. Now listen, fabric bins are one of those things where the price range goes from, are these made of actual felt from a dollar store craft kit, all the way up to, I need to finance these. These fall somewhere in the middle, and that's actually the sweet spot. What I love, they hold their shape. They're not collapsing every time I pull something out, which if you've ever had a sad floppy bin, you know this is a feature, not a given. The texture is sturdy enough to look intentional on a shelf, like it was curated, because it was by me on purpose. Now, these can also be used outside of a storage cube unit. If you have a shelf in your closet that's in the middle where you don't have to reach to the top of your closet, they make for a nice organizing storage solution as well. So here's my condition, and I always have one. The sizing matters. If your cube unit isn't a standard size, measure it first. I would just say measure it first anyway, because they do come in varying sizes. I'm begging you, do not do what I almost did and assume. Just measure it. So the verdict is a drip, with the caveat that you know your shelf dimensions before you click add to cart, and you're welcome. The Gorilla Grip Over-Door Organizer. I've actually been using over-the-door organizers for years. I just got smarter with how I use them. I used to keep all my slides in their shoe boxes, but let's be honest, those thin little boxes do entirely too much. So every time I'd reach for one pair, the boxes would start tumbling over, and suddenly grabbing my shoes turned into a whole production. And since I'm absolutely not going 7 days without wearing slides, especially because Mother Nature clearly put the West Coast on punishment from winter, and we just don't have those anymore. And y'all know I love a good trench. I want winter sometimes. But as a result, I can wear slides pretty much year round. So having them visible at a glance has helped me tremendously. I can see every pair, pick what I want fast, and keep it moving without digging through a pile of falling boxes, like I'm on some kind of scavenger hunt. Now this one is the Gorilla Grip Over-Door Organizer. I don't have this exact one. I've been using a different version for years, but I know it works. And this one checks all the right boxes. Trust me, I checked it out for you. The hooks are sturdy, they don't scratch the door, and the weight capacity is not giving flimsy. It actually holds real shoes without shifting every time you open the door, which is exactly the kind of little annoyance that can wear me out. And honestly, most over-the-door organizers work well for this. Just make sure they're breathable, especially since we're talking about shoes. And what's understood doesn't need to be said. That part matters. And use this for whatever shoes are your go-to. For me, it's slides. For you, it might be sneakers, it could be flats, whatever you reach for the most. That's what should live here. But if it is a thinner pair of shoes, you get the advantage of being able to put them in pairs into one slot. If you start to use them for sneakers, you'll only get one shoe per slot. So what I didn't expect is how much easier this made choosing my slides when they have a designated home and I can see all of them at once. It clears visual clutter and makes the whole setup feels way more functional. And it helps me remember what I actually own. So the verdict is definitely a drip because this wasn't a new concept for me. This was getting smarter with the system I already used. Real quick, before we get into the last two products, which honestly might be my favorites, I want to say something that I genuinely believe. Buying smarter starts before you open Amazon. I used to add things to my cart based on vibes and a good thumbnail, not really thinking through what I actually needed or how it would function in my space. That's how you end up with stuff that technically works but doesn't work for you. What changed it for me was actually knowing what I had to spend before I started shopping. I built a budget template that I use every single week. It's the same one I've been using and I made it available for you. See the link in the description. It's only $27.99 and it has genuinely changed how I shop by letting me know what funds I actually have access to. So when I spend, it's intentional. Okay. Now this next one, the Amazon Adalite Clear Storage Boxes. And quick disclaimer before I show you this setup. This is actually my brother's space. He doesn't have an unreasonable amount of shoes to house, so this setup works really well for him. I'm using him as a demo, and I'm not even gonna lie, I'm hella hating on how clean and simple his setup is. Now me, I've got one lonely clear shoebox to show you, but I'm gonna show you how it works. My brother has the full setup, so you can really see it in action. The ease alone, opening that magnetic door and grabbing your shoes is priceless. No pulling one box out from under 6 boxes just to get to what you actually want. If you can make the space for a setup like this, the benefits are invaluable. You can see everything you have, nothing is hidden away, which keeps your options front of mind and makes it so much easier to recall what you actually own. That alone makes getting dressed easier. It's quick grab and go access, and let's not ignore the aesthetic because this is giving organized, intentional, and display, not storage. Because for me, I don't have the room to set it up like this right now, but the minute I do, baby, I'm going all the way in. The Jula Vance travel makeup bag. I need you to understand something. I've been using this bag for over 6 years. 6 years. In a world where I have cycled through organizers, bins, boxes, and various containers that had absolutely no business being in my house, this bag has stayed. It has traveled with me. It has been through TSA and made it out on the other side. Because we all know those TSA agents be claiming snatch gang gang. And this bag really came from constantly having to pack up and go when my daughter was in club volleyball, traveling for tournaments, early mornings, late nights. I needed something that could stay organized, hold everything, and be ready at all times, and this was it. Now, within those 6 years, I went 4 years before I even replaced it for the first time. And not because it wore out. The makeup buildup over time just had me ready for a fresh look, and I just wanted to get a new one. So that's a very different conversation. It really held up, but you know, makeup over time just kind of does its thing. But with the material, it's clear, it's easy to wipe out. But still over time, I just wanted a fresh look. The layout is what makes it. The compartments make sense. You're not playing Tetris every time to find your eyeliner or lip liner. Everything has a place, and more importantly, Everything stays in its place when you're moving around. And I also store my makeup in the order that I actually use it. So primers start on the far left, and I work my way to the right throughout my makeup routine. That alone speeds everything up because I'm not thinking, I'm just moving through my makeup steps. And one of my favorite features, each section can be removed. So if you don't need the entire bag, you can just grab what you need and go. That quick grab and go option, underrated. And it also holds a lot. In mine, I keep a full basic makeup setup. Primers, base, powders, liners, brushes for both, and everything I need for both everyday and night out situations. This is my go-to, whether I'm on a quick getaway or a longer trip. This bag stays ready. I never have to pack my makeup bag. It's always on go mode. And across 6 years of using this system, it's still performing. And that's how you know something is worth every penny. And they have released a new updated version of it, and it's even more juicy than mine. So I'm going to be ordering the one that I place in the link as well. It has new zipper components. It hangs now. So I'm actually about to order it myself. So, but mine right now is looking a little struggly, clean wise. I'm not even gonna hold you, but that can be fixed in about 30 seconds with the alcohol wipe. And that's the beauty of the material. It's easy to clean, easy to maintain, and it bounces right back. The verdict, the hero drip. This is the one I'd put money on. If you're looking for a travel makeup bag that will actually last, this is the one. And it doesn't have to be used for makeup only. It can be used for other travel items as well. So you guys have got to check that one out. Last one, and I saved this one for last because it is the one that consistently surprises people when I show them how I made use of unused space. The magnetic spice rack. I put this on the side of my fridge because I had to get creative with space in my small kitchen and realized this is real estate, and it was just sitting there. This setup allowed me to expand my cabinet space, and I put the items that I reach for every day on this rack. The magnets are really strong, and honestly, the amount of weight it holds is very unsuspecting. This is not lightweight behavior. Mine has never drooped or sagged. It just stays put. And visually, it's not too hard on the eyes because typically my OCD aesthetic alarm would have sounded off. Now, I will say, don't get carried away. We're not trying to stress test the fridge. Though, I do have some things with some real weight on mine. So the verdict, drip, because this is one of those small changes that gives you more room without having to find more room. It's a simple option that returns high value for a storage solution. Okay, let's do the final scoreboard. BKGOO Fabric Bins, drip. Gorilla Grip over the door, drip. The Adeline clear shoe boxes, drip. Jula Vance travel bag, the hero, drip. The magnetic spice rack, drip. 5 for 5 today, which honestly is not always how it goes, but these earned it. If any of these are on your radar, I'll link everything in the description below so you don't have to go hunting. And if there's an organization product you want me to put through the drip or drop test, drop it in the comments. I read every single one. And hey, if this video helped you shop smarter, do me a favor and share it with someone who's about to impulse buy a bin they haven't measured for. Save them. It's the kind thing to do. Don't be that person gatekeeping, like we all not trying to get our lives together. Don't deny what you know.